what is forEach method. So guys, forEach method will execute the given function on every element from an array. Okay, so let me explain what I meant. This forEach method will take one function as an argument, okay, and that function will execute on every element of this array. Okay, so let's execute that. I'm gonna take array name first. Okay, so the array name is names, and dot we should write forEach. Okay, I'll copy this one, I'll paste it here. Yeah, forEach. Now this will take a function, and that function can be named function or anonymous function. Okay, so let's write here function, and I'm gonna give it a name called greet, and let's open curly brackets. Yeah, here let's write console.log. I can write hi. We'll just remove this one, this is not required. Now let's print that one. Okay, yeah, you see guys, we got hi printed 4 times. Why? Because this names array contains 4 elements, 1, 2, 3, 4, and for every element this function has executed. Okay, and let me remove this name. Okay, so this will become anonymous function, and let me run it again. Yeah, you see, again we got hi 4 times, right? Now we understood that it is taking function as an argument, and that function is executing on every element of an array. Okay, yeah, now the question is, how many parameters does this function will accept? What are the parameters that this function will take? So guys, this function will accept 3 parameters. Okay, first one is value, okay, and second one is index, and third one is array. So let me name it as ARR, and these names you can give anything, it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's print one by one. First I'm gonna print value. So let us see what is value. Sorry, value. Yeah, so let me clear this one and let me print it again. Yeah, you see, it is printing R, Kalki, animal and Godzilla. So that means value represents every element of an array. For example, if this function is executing on first element, that means value is equal to R. Next, value is equal to Kalki. Next, value equal to animal. Like that, this value will represent every element of an array. Okay, yeah. Now let's see what is index. So I'm gonna type index. As the name says, it is the index, so it will give the index of elements of an array. Okay, so let's print it. Yeah, you see, we got 0, 1, 2, 3 because we have only 4 elements and index will start from 0. So that is why we got output as 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, awesome. Now let's check the last one, that is array. So as the name says, it represents the current array itself. That means names. Okay, so let's print that. Yeah, you see, we got that array 4 times. Okay, so that means this array will represent the current array itself. Okay, so these are the 3 parameters that this function will accept. Yeah, now let's remove these things. We don't want these things. Okay, let's just keep value, and here let's write maybe I can write hi. So I'll write hi. Let's give some space, and then here I can give value. Okay, and okay, sorry, we need to give comma here. Yeah, so let me come here and let me execute this one. You see, we got hi R, hi Kalki, hi animal, hi Godzilla. Like this, we can interact with elements of an array. We can modify them, or we can append some data to them, right? All these things. Okay, let's do something interesting. So let's take an empty array. So I'm gonna take array called movies. Okay, movies. Now using this forEach method, let's push all these elements into this new empty array called movies. Okay, so for that, all we have to do is, let's remove this one and let's write here movies dot. So we have a push method, so I can write push, and then let's give value. Okay, yeah, now let's print that console.log. Let's write movies. Yeah, awesome, and let me run that now. You see, we got R, Kalki, animal, Godzilla. That means all the elements from this names array we have pushed it into the movies array using forEach method. Okay, yeah, and also guys, we usually use arrow function here. So let me replace this with arrow function. Okay, so here let's put the fat arrow. I don't know why it is called fat arrow, but yeah, so let's print that again. So I'm gonna clear this one first, and let's write forEach. Yeah, you see, we got the same output, and as you can see friends, this is arrow function and it has only one parameter and only one line. So in this case, we can remove this parenthesis, right? I don't want this parenthesis, and we can remove these curly brackets as well. So let's remove this one. Let's come here and let me remove this space. Yeah, now remove this space as well. Yeah, now it looks much simpler and much good, right? And it really makes sense. From names array, for each name or for each value, push that value into this movies array. So that is what it is saying. Yeah, so in this way we can use a forEach method on array elements and we can perform different operations. Yeah, there is one final thing guys. For that, let's take for loop once. Okay, so I'm gonna write for let I equal to 0, right, and I less than names dot length, length length, and I plus plus. Okay, yeah, so let me open this one. Yeah, here let's write console dot log names of I. Yeah, awesome. So let me come here and let me execute this one. Yeah, you see we got R, Kalki, Animal, Godzilla, right? Now let's do one interesting thing. Let's write if names of I equal to animal. Okay, if it's equal to animal, let's write continue. Okay, let's write continue statement. Yeah, awesome. And let's come here, let's clear this one. Yeah, and let's execute that one. Yeah, you see guys, we got R, Kalki, Godzilla, but not animal. Why? Because we have used continue statement, so it skipped the current element, whatever that we are comparing. Okay, and also we can use break. So if I type here break, break, right? Let's execute this again. Yeah, you see now we got only R, Kalki. Why? Because when it found animal, it skipped the execution flow, right? It just printed R, Kalki. Now let's try to do same thing in forEach method. So let's take a fresh forEach method. So I'm gonna write here names dot forEach, and let me take callback function, and let's take a parameter. So I'll write name. Yeah, and let's write here, where is that? Yeah, let's write here if name equal to what is that? Animal. Okay, if name equal to animal, let's write here continue, and let's print console.log name. Yeah, okay, so let's come here, let's clear this one. Yeah, and let's write node forEach.js. Yeah, so we got an error, that is illegal continue statement, right? And if I type here break, same thing. Let me put break here. Yeah, and let me come and execute this one again. Yeah, you see we'll get the same thing. Where is that? Yeah, illegal break statement. So from this we can come to one conclusion, that we cannot use continue and break in forEach method. Okay, so if you are in scenarios where you want to use continue statement and break statement, it's better to go for loop. Okay, so I hope you got a clarity on what is forEach method. Yeah, if you found this video useful, please give it a like and subscribe guys. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.